How to edit a website in Hostinger Website Builder. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can edit your own website that you have created with the help of the Hostinger Website Builder. So it is going to be very easy and very simple. After you have created a website, and of course after you have got the access to the HPanel or the dashboard of your Hostinger account, you're going to head over the websites. Click on websites list, and then you're going to see the created websites. As you can see, we have here three websites. So I'm going to choose one of the websites that has or have already the sign or the logo of the Hostinger website builder. This is the logo. So here, normally or typically, we have three types of logos. We have the WordPress, we have the empty PHP/HTML website, and we have the Hostinger website builder. So we are going to select one of the websites, click on Edit Website, and wait for the website builder to show up. It is not going to take a lot of time because it is going to be hyper, um, as you can see, speed or quick to load editor. Now, we are going to see the website loaded. What can we do or what can we add or edit or customize in our website? But before that, I'm going to present for you the different sections that we have in the website. The first section is going to be the header. So as you can see, is the representation of the website. It has the specific logo, the navigation items or the menu items. Also, it has the cart and the multilingual possibility of the website. Now we have the sections that are going to be under the header that are going to be extending or the extension until we are going to see them here at the end before the footer. This is going to be called the body. So basically, you're going to have here the body, and then we are going to see it right there. Now the body is going to be right there, so you can add sections, elements, and also modify the styles on it. Let's start by making the specific customization to the header. We're going to click on the header until we are going to see it ticked. That means it is going to be focusing in this case. You can edit the header, for example, for the layout. As you can see, we have the choice to make a header sticky, select or put the element spacing or adjust it, link spacing, and also top and bottom spacing. These are going to be the customizations that you can put to the header. So we have also the specific placement for the items that are situated on the header, like the logo, the button, the shopping cart, and also the navigation links. So you can put it like that or change the placement for it to something like this or etc. You can change or add and hide the different elements that are we have here, like the show logo or hide it. You can choose to show these social icons that you can add in here, or you can also edit them by enabling them and adding the different links for them. Also, the icon size, you can go ahead and customize them and choose the icon colors. Now, with the show buttons, you can add or show the buttons that will be set up for the, let's say, demanded command that you're going to put or redirect the visitors to another page if you want. And also, it is going to be customizable. You can link to another page, a web address, a section, a specific email address, a phone number, or a file download. You can customize also with that button. We have also the shopping cart. You can hide it or show it. And also we have the final one, which is going to be the language switcher. If you have a multilingual website, you can go ahead and show the switcher in here and let the customers choose their favorite language. For the logo, you can go ahead and add your logo, replace it, and control the logo width. For the shopping bag, you can go ahead and control the size of the icon and also the paragraph or the label that has been put aside in here. Final one, we have the style. You can go ahead and choose the style of the header. For example, you can have the normal header or the hover header. You can make your header transparent, select the text font, and also the header text color. Now, for the button, you can go ahead and switch or add the button and modify it. And finally, we have the social icons that you can add. Now, that was for the header. Now, for the body or the template, you can add basically everything in here. You can start by adding some elements. For example, like that, you can have here the text, the button, the add to bag, images, galleries, videos, shapes, and etc. Also, you have here the search or product search. You can add it or put it in here. So you can go ahead if you are going to add an element in here, modify the element or edit it by clicking on the element itself, and you are going to see this panel that will allow you to delete, hide, show, or duplicate the element, or write, for example, if you are going to have a text element with the help of the AI. Also, you can edit the text by setting up the color of the text, the style, the font, and also the size and other controls of the text. Also, you can insert some links, and also you can control the line height and the background color. Now for the button, it is going to be the same. You can have here some editing to the buttons, like the button text, the link to, and also the styles of the button, and some animation if you want to add some animation to the button. And for the background, you can click on the section itself, click on edit section, and select the background image, color, or a video that you want to put. Also, you can control the layout by putting, for example, snap to guide or snap to elements. And also we have the raw, gap, and height that we can control. And so we can have here the specific section put as an anchor. So we are going to have name the anchor, and also we are going to link it to the navigation for here, and then we are going to put a shortcut for it. Now, aside from that, you can delete the specific, as you can see here, section, hide it or show it for either mobile version or desktop version or the two together. Also duplicate the style or the section itself. You can copy the section or an element of this section and duplicate it or paste it into another page or another section. How you can add a section. Basically, you are going to have this button between two sections. It is going to be called the intersection. You can go ahead and click on add section, and you are going to have here basically preset sections, blank sections, and etc. You can generate a section by clicking on here and put in the content of that section, which is going to be generated with AI. You can add a blank section, block sections, store sections, and also the main sections or the preset and standard sections like maps, testimonials, resumes, images, and slideshows videos. Also, you can have here the footer, which is going to be added at the end of the specific page. And also, you can have the privacy policies or the policy in general added in here. These are going to be sections. So these sections also could be added as pages. So we are going to exit that. Let's say that we are going to not add a section in here, but instead we are going to add a page, which is going to be showing on the header. You're going to head over the left side of the screen. You're going to see pages and navigation. Click on it, and then you're going to see all the items for navigation in here, which is going to be called main navigation. Now you can modify this navigation from here and add some elements, pages, and you can also add some drop downs like these. Also, you can add some links and put them in here. You can go ahead and put them as anchors and web addresses and etc. So let's say that this is not familiar or not something that we are going to add. So basically, you can go ahead and have the specific hidden from the navigation pages or sections in here. So you can add them to this specific part and they are not going to be shown in here. How we can create a drop down menu like this. Click on drag or click on add a new drop down. Then you are going to see the new drop down. You can go ahead and start adding drag and drop or add the specific pages to this specific area. So it is going to have something like this. So you're going to have them right there. So you are going to have, for example, something like this, add it in here, and then it is going to be start adding this. And then if you want to remove them from the drop down link in here, click on the gear icon, click on move out of drop down, and boom. Now you can go ahead and click on add page and see all the pages that you can add. Here we have a variety of pages. You can generate a page with the AI, create an empty page, blog page, online store page, and you're going to see the templates. Now, if you're going to have something modified other than the pages and the sections, it is going to be the website styles. You can change the fonts, and also the colors, the buttons, and animation in general in here. And you're going to set everything altogether. Now for the AI help, you can go ahead and get an AI generator or image generator, AI writer, AI page generator, AI section generator, blog generator, product details generator, and a lot. Also, you can have here a AI SEO assistant, which is going to help you to set up or customize the pages and add some specific titles, keywords that will help you to get the competition or win the competition within the SEO friendliness. So, aside from that, or modifying something into your website, I'm going to head over the footer. If you want to modify the footer, you can go ahead and click on edit section, put the, for example, background, color, image, or video, put here, for example, a layout, and also the anchor. Now for the elements of the footer, you can go ahead and drag and drop anything in here, for example, a text, a button, or etc. As you can see, everything is set up correctly in here. So go ahead and use how you want. You can stretch the height or decrease the height of the sections by having this for specific height adjuster, just like that. I'm going to make, for example, the footer a little bit smaller or this section a little bit smaller or higher. So basically that was all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content and I hope to see you soon on the next one.